This is the gate of Kids of Africa with the parking. The roof is the roof of the administration building, which contains the office area with the most important electrical circuits which will be powered by the solar and power backup system, like servers and office computers. Here we see a solar thermal system in the foreground, in the background the newly opened sports area with the basketball field. Behind these trees is the laundry, and behind that we find the generator room, where the generator is actually running right now. Here we have the residential houses, 10 of them, where a mother with the orphanage lives. Here the orphans have a fairly normal life in a small family. And of course they have a big football pitch over here. On the left side you see the canteen with the kitchen, and in the middle this small building is the powerhouse. This is again the powerhouse with a small tribune where people will sit in very near time under the shadow of the solar modules. This is the solar system with 10 kilowatt of solar modules. They are connected to two grid-connected inverters which are feeding into the local grid. They are providing about the half of the energy consumption here at Kids of Africa. These are the two grid-connected inverters, 5 kilowatt each, transferring the DC power, direct current power from the solar modules into grid-conform AC power of 240 volt. The power is fed into the local grid of this compound and being consumed all over the place in different fridges, computers and other appliances. This is the powerhouse at Kids of Africa, where the main meter for the utility sits. It now contains the grid-connected inverter called Sunny Island, which creates the island grid here, and the batteries and the data logging system with the internet connection.
About your technical sense, this is the water dropping back into the battery instead of being, say, evaporated. It just runs back, and this is why the level, it hasn't moved a millimeter for half a year now, so we expect that we need to fill up water every few years.
The string in my hand is about 1.6 kilowatt. I just want to show you how it works. Here. That was nice. Again. So, Marlon from Zarasol again. We put up a system at Kids of Africa. This is a solar inverter. It's called a Sunny Boy, and this is another Sunny Boy inverter. It's 5 kilowatt each. So this is 5 kilowatt, and this is 5 kilowatt. These inverters, what they do, they convert the solar current direct into an alternating current.
If you live gentleman turned up from Malta, and today we're celebrating and thanking him and the Rotary Club and the donors from Malta and his wife indeed for joining us to inaugurate this fantastic new technology which makes us incredibly energy independent and reduces waste. This is just a fantastic example of how people who have the passion, who have the spontaneous instinct to help when they can, when they see an opportunity, make things happen.
Our country, Malta, is the smallest in the European Union. We are lying in the Mediterranean, 60 miles south of Sicily and 120 miles north of Libya. It's a very small country. To give you just an idea, it's less than half the size of Windy Forest. So it has 400,000 people, and what we lack in size, I hope that we do well in spirit. And it's an honor for me to be here representing not myself, because I'm not here to represent myself, but I'm here to represent my country and our Rotary Club. Rotary International is a very large organization with 1.2 million members worldwide. There are 34,000 clubs in the whole world. Rotarians are dedicated and have pledged to be involved in humanitarian assistance in education, in public health, in fighting poverty, hunger, and also Rotary is very much involved in the eradication of polio. In the last years, Rotary has raised $200 million.
Also welcome to Gideson and Concern Company, who have put up the solar system, and we hope that from now on we will have lights continuously in our village. At least up to now it had proved right. But let us go and see what we have set up. So, ladies and gentlemen, all invited guests, you're welcome to come on a tour to see what we have set up.
This is Africa. Samina mina, waka waka, Samina mina, sakalegwa. This time for Africa. Listen to your God. This is our motto. Your time to shine. Don't wait in line. Y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. this time for Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sakalewa, anawa, Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sakalewa, this time for Africa.
I'm well on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, 1 A to Z. My sister's on my journey, biggie, biggie mama, from east to west. My tea, waka, waka, my waka, waka, my Sangin' is so massive, yeah. 'Cause this is Africa.
This time for Africa, jungle.